Hi everyone!
Hi!
So today I'm here with the lovely Carly. So we're going to do today, or I wanted to do like a girl talk video, but in the style of fitness and health and well-being, because Carly just knows her stuff with all of this.
I wing it, I pretend.
And it's so nice to be able to ask questions to someone who can like give you an honest answer and be really helpful. So
cool. I will do my best, I'll be very honest.
Yeah. And we also filmed a video over on Carly's channel. So I'll leave the link to that down below if you guys want to check it out. Alright, so I've written down 10 questions because
I'm so nervous. I love that she wrote down. Feels like I'm being interviewed.
I'm so geeky, but it's just I've got the worst memory ever. So they're questions that I always think about, and I feel like they're questions that some of you guys might have as well, to do with just fitness and health and looking after yourself. So the first question, how do I stop the cycle of working out for like a whole month and then stopping for a whole month?
Okay.
I always do that. I'm so like, I just get all or nothing about it.
So many people do that, and I think when you did that, did you have like a body goal? Was that why you did it? Normally people go to the gym, so a lot of people like January for example, everyone has to burn off Christmas. So they go to the gym from 0 to like 5 days a week, and then they change all their food and they just go mental. And then because they've gone so hardcore so quickly, they just burn out because it's just not something you can keep going. And for a lot of us, our goals are in our head and we think we're gonna look like Tash Oakley or someone by the end of that month. And for most of us, it's just not gonna happen. And because we're also changing our food during that time too, probably, I bet we've cut all of our carbs, we're then exhausted and you just feel like that wasn't really worth it and you just stop. The best way if you want to keep on going is thinking, okay, what can we realistically do? Look in your diary and be like, oh, 2 days, 1 day, 3 days, and try and like plan it in like you would a date with your boyfriend. And then think of a goal that's going to keep you going. So not just you want abs or something, think I want to be able to run, I want to be able to do a pull-up. Something
that's not as...
something's like physical. But not period things. And that will generally keep you going. Or if you want to add in new things, so add in like a class or take a different friend and just change it up. Generally we just get really bored or burn ourselves out.
Number 2, what are the healthiest on-the-go food places if I'm rushing around?
Ooh,
so,
okay.
London and stuff.
London's easier, and Norwich where I live, and that's everything. Leon is actually one of the top ones.
I love
and my boyfriend's called Leon, so I eat there all the time. Really, really good ones. All you want to think is try to go to places where they haven't like covered it in cream or fried it. So anything where it's quite natural, back to basics is the best. Pret's also another one.
Love Pret.
Joe and the Juice. Is Joe and the Juice? That's really nice. It does really good juices, and actually their sandwiches are really filling, but it's like a different type of bread they're using.
It's really thin.
And the men are so attractive.
I saw a tweet the other day, someone was like, does someone own, like, do they only hire really hot guys?
You burn calories just by going in there and going, whoa! So yeah, they're probably my 3 if you are in London. If you're in Norwich, obviously like there's lots of amazing restaurants. You just want to try and get things as fresh as possible that haven't been like dunked in a deep fat fryer.
How much cardio do I need to do and how many times a week? And I know that changes.
So like a vague thing. It depends on your goals.
So to kind of just like tone up and just slim down a little bit, because I feel like every time I go to the gym I need to be doing like half an hour of cardio.
Cardio and weights are important, but a lot of it is all in your mind. So a lot of females and women and men think that they need to do cardio because in your head you feel like you're immediately just dropping fat. In all honesty, cardio burns calories there and then. Weights actually, because your body's got to repair itself over time, that will probably burn just as many calories over the next day and a half. So I tend to say to people to do like a 20-40 split. So think maybe 20% of your workout is cardio and then 40% is weight, definitely. One of my favorite ways when it comes to cardio is HIIT training. So because no one wants to be, again, unless you're doing a marathon, running for hours in the treadmill.
I get so bored as well.
It's hell. Unless you're watching YouTube videos, which is like the only way I get through some of it. So 10 minutes, think 10 minutes. I generally tell people to do like a 20-second sprint uphill and then stand still for 40. Do it 10 times, it's the best one for fat loss. And if you need to be like by the 8th minute, you need to be dying, like so red, couldn't possibly do another minute, and you do it and it's 10 minutes and you are done. And then go do 40 minutes of weight.
If I have cravings at night, what should I go for?
Oh God, we all have those.
I always have it.
It's like it's like an end of the day, want to relax and like hibernate like a bear. So one of my top things would be to make like a hot chocolate, a home hot chocolate. Options do good ones. There's loads of recipes on Pinterest and stuff for things like that. You could make the brownies, so I just put around for you.
They're so good.
Or just like dark chocolate or even Greek yogurt or berries. You just want to think something that's going to, generally it's like a boredom thing, so just putting things in your mouth. So something like a hot chocolate is warm, or even like a warm drink is the best way of doing it. Or if you think actually throughout my day I've been really well balanced, I haven't actually been that naughty at all, then treat yourself to like a digestive biscuit or two, but just not the whole packet. It's just, it's not about the actual food, it's about the amount.
Okay. This is such a big question for me. Because usually I'll do my workout in the morning, and a lot of the time I will I just won't have breakfast. And I've never been like that, but, so my question is it important to have breakfast before you go to the gym?
I personally, and there'll be people around the world say different, think you should eat when you are hungry. I think a lot of us have forgotten that and we're just trained to eating when we're told we should. When you work out, it should be down to when you have the most amount of energy. For a lot of, if you're waking up really early and training, that would then mean you probably have to be up another hour and a half earlier to be able to have some food before you train, which a lot of us just want to be in bed. So as long as you had a good evening meal the night before with some carbs in it, and you've woken up feeling really good, then I think it's fine to train fasted. It's just you need to make sure you have something as soon as you are done. If, however, you don't mind getting up early, then great, have breakfast, but actually just listen to your body. If you are hungry, eat. If you are not, then eat afterwards.
This one's easy. Okay, so, because I go to the cinema a lot, is sweet or salty popcorn better for you overall? I don't know. I have this internal conflict.
It's so hard, isn't it? So I always get, so generally I'd say go for the new, you know the pop, is it like Metcalf or skinny popcorn? Those are better, but actually you can make your own so easily. I'll give you another recipe for that, but we probably haven't got time for that when you want to go to the cinema. So I actually don't think it makes much difference other than salty is going to make you thirstier, which is possibly going to make you crave buying Coca-Cola or some other drink to go with it. So sweet, especially if you are a sweet person, will probably stop you from A, drinking more, and B, maybe buying a chocolate bar. So
what's the first thing I should do if I'm having a period, or not a period, but a period?
If you're having a period.
Go tampon. If I'm having a period of low self-esteem about my body.
Okay. Yeah, so we've all had that and regularly suffer with that. The first thing you should do is actually just have a word with yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, because nothing changes that quickly. It takes a long time for your body to gain weight or lose weight. So if you've gone from yesterday quite liking your outfit and how you look to the following day thinking you look like hell, it's a mindset thing. It
happens a lot.
It does happen. It's definitely a mindset thing. It's not you in the slightest. And really when it comes to confidence, actually I would suggest just getting outside and going for a walk or going and playing with your dogs or something, just something that brings you back to reality. And another thing is that no one is perfect. So although you might not like how you look, there is always going to be someone better than you, and there's always going to be someone worse than you. There is nobody the same. And you've got to realize you have all your limbs and you're gorgeous, and actually just maybe eat a little bit better that day and read some good mindset books or listen to some audio stuff and just get yourself back on track. It's just a blip because nothing's really changed. And you're epic. So
that's what this video should be.
We're epic.
You're just epic. Okay, is it really bad to wear makeup to the gym?
No.
Really?
It's
such a taboo.
It's like a skin thing. I mean, some people's skin reacts really badly to makeup, and some people's skin's fine. I mean, if you can, go fresh-faced. In the morning if you've got the time. Some of us haven't got the confidence to do that. I think as long as you wash your face afterwards, so if you are really sweaty, there's nothing worse than keeping that on because it's just going to clog it.
And also I feel like most women in the gym are probably thinking more about themselves. Like I never look at I'm never like,
the gym is like, if you think about it, it's like the most self-conscious place. Because everybody in there is trying to change themselves in some way. And when you realise that, a lot of my clients are like, oh, people are looking at me, or I feel really like exposed. I'm like, they're either looking at you because one, because you're hot, because you are, or two, they're like, what is she doing? Or three, she's looking at me. So just realise that everyone is trying to deal with their own demons in there, and just go in and knock them dead.
Do you have a go-to healthy meal when you, just something like easy, quick and easy?
For like breakfast, lunch or dinner?
Any.
Breakfast, pancakes, love. I'll give you a recipe, super simple. It's literally bananas, eggs, protein powder, whisk together, put some blueberries and some honey on. Amazing. You think you're having dessert, but it's not. Obviously there is the typical eggs and avocado on toast, which is a lovely one. It's a really good one on like a Sunday when you just want something really quick. But I'm a huge fan of like sweet potato. I love fish. So I love doing things like salmon with like a sweet potato, and then courgette is really, really nice. Or stir fries, I'm a big fan of.
I love stir fry.
Generally, I just love all food.
Yeah. Sorry, every food thing, I'm just like,
And also, one major thing, guys, go and get yourself a slow cooker. It has to be the best investment for a kitchen, especially if you have a life and you're just busy. Shove it all in at breakfast time and then leave it all day, and then also you can just keep going back to it in the evening when you want something else extra to eat. So slow cookers are the best.
Yeah, and they're not too expensive.
No, I think mine was like £25.
Yeah.
And you can get small ones as well for like people that are single.
Okay, and last one. What do you love the most personally about looking after your body and yourself?
I think as a woman, I'm not a girl anymore, am I? Britney Spears moment. I think it's feeling really independent. So I'm aware that I don't need anybody to help me with any daily tasks. I am strong enough to do all the things that I want to do. I know I can run if I need to. I can pick up something. I also feel like quite powerful sometimes when I go into like the weights area and there's all these guys and they're like grunting, and I feel confident enough to walk in and pick up some weights and do it myself and know that I'm strong. I think is a really nice feeling. You know, your body is there for you for your whole life, and we're so mean to it. So if you can just take like 20 minutes a day to just be a little bit kinder to it and make life easier for it, that's just the best thing ever.
Really good answer.
Philosophical for the end of it.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Okay, that was so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love that. Hope it was helpful.
Yeah, let us know if it's been helpful. Leave any comments down below. Please check out Carly's channel and go subscribe, because she's just the loveliest person ever.
I paid her to say it.
But yeah, also check out the video we did on Carly's channel.
It's like confidence with Sammi, to be honest, because over on my channel I don't really know beauty stuff. So we were talking about confidence and just kind of, feeling your best really, and Sammy's got the top tips.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye! Yeah, if you had like one confidence tip, so like if it was something about how to feel confident within your body, what would you say to people?